But what I really wanted to get into today is not everybody has a Bible, and not everybody knows how to read or understand, and that's okay. But everybody is born with a little bit of empathy, which means you care about the feelings of others, and they're born with pity and mercy and love in their hearts, and innocent little children. You can just see how beautiful they are. And anyway, we're all born with these qualities from God. They're like little flickers in our spirit. So we know how to recognize good from evil and even from evil from good, even if we've never had a Bible or opened the pages. But years ago and centuries ago, the truth of the divine truth from our Father in heaven was passed down from generation to generation. And like back in the 1800s, the Bible is what parents taught their children out of Proverbs. All the good qualities that we're supposed to express and display in this world, and our feelings towards others that, we want to look out for the good of others. We don't want to hurt others. And that's the way it's supposed to be with humanity. What happened to people? They got away from all that. What is all this new technology? It has ruined the minds of our children. It has just destroyed and every thought of, they don't even think of heaven. All the children think about is what they can get now and do what they will or do what they like. They want to go along with what they're inclined to do. I gotta move this thing. And anyway, that's why we're supposed to bring them up in the way that they should go. We're supposed to be teaching them the Ten Commandments. We all know them. We all know we're not allowed to lie and we're not allowed to steal. We're told we shouldn't do fornication before marriage. We're told all that. We're told that we shouldn't commit adultery. We're told that we're to have one wife and one husband, and we're supposed to make it work. It takes two to raise children. It doesn't, that's why a lot of them are so messed up today. They're being raised by one parent, and that one parent has to go out and work and support their children. It's just a pathetic merry-go-round. And, but there's, I know I keep telling you search the scriptures, but that's for those of you who have been taught lies your whole life, just as I was. I wanted to see what really is the truth of the matter, and I found it. We got to live His way in order to make heaven. I always wondered when I was young. Churches talked about all go to heaven because God is so merciful. No, He is so merciful. He is trying to work within all of us and lead us and point the way to the heavens. And so even though I go on, search the scriptures and prove all things, we all know right from wrong and evil from good. And we're supposed to be teaching our children. So that's all I got to say on this. Well, I don't know if it's all I got to say. That's what's coming to mind right now. But I'm thinking we're losing a whole generation of kids just because they're on these devices from hell. And they are. I remember back when I was young. It was right after I graduated high school, and I got married at 19. But we girls, if someone called you on the phone, you knew it either had to be a family member or a friend. That's all that would ever call you on the phone. We had regular phones back then. And we girls, the ones that we all went to school with, we got together and we formed a card club. And we didn't gamble at the card club, but the person that hosted the gathering, which was, we had 4 to each card table. And the girls would talk and laugh and have fun. And every month a different girl would hold this get-together at their house. And it was a wonderful thing. And every girl would try to outshow the other girls and give out and display the best treats. And at the end of the night, they would pick out the door prize and the winning prize, the loser's prize, just fun things that they could have at the end of the evening. Now, who does that today? What kind of relationship do you have when it's only involves texting and I don't know, just texting. I don't text. I don't do that. I'm a good typist, but I can't text on those little things. But you miss the emotion of what was said. People would rather text than talk. And that is just pitiful today. You got to learn from others what's going on in this world. And that's how I discovered YouTube. You know, I didn't know what was going on till I checked it out. I checked out YouTube. I only discovered it less than a year ago. You guys out there had YouTube for years. Not me. I didn't even know YouTube existed. And I'm one of the oldies, so I didn't know. But on YouTube, I'd see what somebody's talking about, and then I'd go and I'd find out everybody else was talking about it. And I listened to everybody on every subject until I thought, well, geez, they can't all be wrong. And from what I see that's going on in the world, then I kept searching for more. So it led me to chemtrails, and it led me to trannies, and it led me to witchcraft and people talking about this and that, and it led me to hand signs and the signs. I mean, I just been swimming with all the stuff I've been learning this past year, and these people are trying to get the truth out. You know, the floods in the plains and the burning of California and the earthquakes around the world and floods in Venezuela. Now there's floods in Iran. I mean, we're supposed to keep our eyes open and be watchful. And the floods in Iran happened, I think, on April Fool's Day. Oh, what a joke. All these people were going some kind of special holiday for them, and they all got drowned in their cars, and their houses were destroyed, just like as if a tsunami happened. Well, I just don't trust the powers that be in this world. That flood was so sudden over in Iran. The government has wanted to take over Iran for the last, they've been wanting to take over for the longest time. And now they did it through weather warfare. There's, I don't know how many, 39 provinces, and 29 of them have already been flooded, over 25,000 homes. That's the estimate they give, and I know it's a lot more than that. And the people that have drowned and died because of it, come on, there's too many things happening in the world. People got to wake up. So anyway, this was really just a talk on, hey, we even though I say search the scriptures, if you're in a church and they marry homosexuals and lesbians and if they marry those people, that isn't the church for you. That preacher's teaching lies. If they agree with abortion, they're wicked. So anyway, that's why I say search all things, because there's things being taught like that confuse you when you think it's true and it isn't true. That's why I tell you, get in that Bible, find out what is true. And I told you, the whole duty of man is to love God with all your heart and soul. Well, nobody loves God unless they obey God. And that's just the way it is. If you're obeying Satan, then you don't love God. If you're on the path to hell, then you don't love God. And our people in high places are on that path because they're harming their fellow man. And that's what I want to get across. So anyway, I'm going to end for today. I just wanted you to be watchful. That's why we're supposed to watch. The world is not the world. They can't destroy the world, but they're destroying everything on the world. They're destroying our animals and our everything great and good that God created. The devil is out there just destroying with poisons and just anything they can do to harm their fellow man. And I just want y'all to be aware of it and start checking it out for yourself. And that's all I'm going to say, because I can rant on forever. Anybody that knows me knows that. So that's all I got to say for now. It's the age of decision for all of us. We got to make a decision and wake up. So, and for children age 12, they're old enough to start making a decision, and I hope their parents taught them right. Otherwise, they have no choice but to follow the wrong decisions. And that's all I got to say. You all have a good day. Now, this is Granny Gray signing off, honeys. Bye-bye.